of education. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. The world requires a change.
And so, in the microcosm of the city of Lucknow, Dr. Jagdish Gandhi started City Montessori School in 1959, a non-profit organization that was set up as a laboratory to create world-minded and socially conscious citizens who would work for the welfare of humanity and its unity. Plato had said, "It is the idea that moves the world." Goethe says, "Life is action." The story of Dr. Jagdish Gandhi's life is refreshingly vibrant that encourages one to take charge, regenerate and renew. The concept of karma was introduced to him by his uncle Sri Prabhu Dayalji, who inculcated in him hope and to dream of a world where there will be Satyug, the divine civilization. His father took him to village temple where religious discourses and discussions took place, and his pious mother ingrained in him the value of complete connect with God at all times. Greatly influenced by Mahatma Gandhi, young Jagdish found not only the peaceful narrative of serving society, but also the burning fervor of resolution in the great man. He could fathom the power of the slogan of Jai Jagat or Hail the World, coined by the Mahatma and Acharya Vinoba Bhave to reform and restructure global society. He laid the foundation of a school where value of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, or Earth is but one country and mankind its citizens, is being nurtured through unique CMS broader, bolder education model for the 21st century, an education capable of saving humanity that draws heavily from the teachings of Baha'u'llah that says, among the greatest of all the great services that can possibly be rendered by a man to Almighty God is the meaningful spiritual education of children, building their character and inculcating in their tender hearts the love of God. He always felt that education is not filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire. The school has educated students to respect the values of tolerance and has been actively working to construct the defenses of peace in the minds of students, parents, and public. In recognition of this remarkable achievement, the school was awarded the 2002 UNESCO Prize for Peace Education. The school that began with 5 children and a borrowed capital of $10 in 1959 today has over 56,000 students, a Guinness World Record for being the largest school by pupils. He still works, sleeps, eats and entertains visitors in 12 by 14 square feet room where he first began his mission. All his personal belongings can fit into a suitcase. Dr. Gandhi, who has maximized expenses on his vision and minimized his personal needs by religion, he is Baha'i. By way of personal wealth, he has none. His fervent admirer and follower, his wife, Dr. Bharati Gandhi, he is supported in his vision by his principals from 18 CMS campuses, 2,000 teachers and 1,000 other workers of CMS. The Derozio Award winner in the 20th century, the recognition of outstanding service to education and human enrichment, Dr. Gandhi argues, as universe is governed by laws of nature, humanity should also be governed by one law, and thus pioneered the idea of World Judiciary Summit. He constituted the World Unity Education Department to organize the international conferences of Chief Justices of the world since the turn of the century, with the recently concluded 19th International Conference of Chief Justices of the World on Article 51 of the Constitution of India. Staunch believer of Mahatma Gandhi's path of non-violence, Dr. Jagdish Gandhi's life has been governed by the saying of, "Let us not curse the darkness. Instead, light a candle." Member of the World Peace Prayer Society and a firm believer in the Japanese Kaizen theory of continuous improvement, Dr. Gandhi introduced the concept of quality control circles in education and is the founder chairman of the World Council for Total Quality and Excellence in Education. For bringing in this visionary concept in education, he was honored with the key to the city of Georgetown, USA. This crusader for unity and peace, Dr. Jagdish Gandhi, has a class of his own, working on a thesis. True education releases capacities, develops analytical abilities, confidence in oneself, willpower, goal-setting competency, and instills the vision that will enable oneself to become a self-motivated agent of social transformation, serving for the best interest of the community. For nearly 6 decades now, in a real laboratory of a school called CMS and its community focusing on real-time subjects in globalism, universal brotherhood, and world unity and peace, Dr. Gandhi has earned 5 honorary doctorate degrees, namely Honorary Doctorate Degree in Education in 2009 by Bashkir State Pedagogical University, Ufa, Russia, Honorary Doctorate Degree in Law bestowed by the University of Concepción del Uruguay, Republic of Argentina in 2012. In the same year, another honorary doctorate degree in law given by the University of Mendoza, Republic of Argentina. Honorary doctorate degree by Inca Garcilaso University in Peru in 2014. An honorary doctorate degree by the National University of Mongolia in 2015. Lifetime Achievement Award by the Education World magazine in 2017. The prestigious Gusi Peace Prize in Manila, Philippines in 2011. The award, also known as the Asian Nobel Prize, is given to achievers of the world. And Soaring Above the Rest Award by the Council for the Indian School Certificate Examination, New Delhi, for his invaluable contribution to peace through education in 2014. Who could have imagined that a frail, bashful boy born in one of thousands of remote, poverty-stricken, backward villages of the state of pre-independent Uttar Pradesh in these past 60 years would have been able to create a wonderful experiment of immense value to educators worldwide, a story which has received global recognition, a story worth understanding by policymakers and schools worldwide.
May CMS fragrance fill the sky, and its name endure forever and I. May its founders' ideals inspire, to strive, to seek, to ever aspire. May we uphold the good and fair in all that we do and dare. At home, at school, at play, in actions of the day. Our school is a temple of learning, where knowledge and wisdom rules, where we become the changes we dream of. Our most beloved school. Our lessons are of peace and love. Our anchor is of spiritual spirituality. Our greetings for all is Jai Jagat. Our vision is of world unity, unique in the annals of education. Our founder is a one of a kind. We are the light of the world, and CMS the hope of mankind. May CMS fragrance fill the sky, and its name endure forever and ever. May its founders' ideals inspire, to strive, to seek, to ever aspire. May we uphold the good and fair in all that we do and dare. At home, at school, at play, in actions of the day. At home, at school, at play, in actions of the day.
Members of the Federation of World Peace and Love from USA presented a cultural presentation.
And cultivate their hearts. Here they come, ready to practice.
President and Chief Operating Officer CMS, Professor Geeta Gandhi Kington, proposed the vote of thanks.
Truly wonderful performance this evening by the students of City Montessori School's Kanpur Road campus. Vibrant, energetic, colorful, joyous, spirited, coordinated. They let us see the cultural diversity of India in a beautiful way.
City Montessori School for nearly 6 decades now is exerting every effort through its broader, bolder education model for the 21st century to create young individuals who would hopefully work for a just, united and peaceful world order. Chief guest for the second plenary session, Shri Brijesh Pathak, Minister for Law and Justice, Additional Energy Resources, Political Pension, Government of Uttar Pradesh, was received by the convener of the conference, Dr. Jagdish Gandhi, President and Chief Operating Officer CMS, Professor Geeta Gandhi Kingdon, and Director Strategy, Mr. Roshan Faroohi.
I welcome the chief guest this morning, Honorable Shri Brijesh Pathak Ji, Minister for Law and Justice, Additional Energy Resources, Political Pension, Government of Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow. I welcome all the heads of states, chief justices, legal luminaries, and all our eminent guests. You're welcome here, and here we begin with the morning prayer, for which I think we all can rise.
I testify at this moment your highness and you thy poverty and to thy will. There is none other Lord but we, the helping parent,
Can we complete the jigsaw puzzle without knowing the whole picture? Nevertheless, efforts need to be made to begin with at the school level. Here is the CMS students' appeal.
Take place in some countries of the world, namely the egregious and unjust treatment that the Baha'is in Iran receive from the Islamic government. We hope that by discussing and mentioning such a crucial and evident topic, the understanding that such a treatment is unacceptable will manifest itself regardless of whether it is in Iran or otherwise.
Discrimination against Baha'is is not merely a few incidents of injustice by the Iranian government. It is a matter of official state policy. This policy is summarized in an Iranian government memorandum obtained by the UN Special Representative on Iran in 1993.
The government has been carrying out a systematic campaign to deny Baha'is the right to employment. In many hundreds of cases, the authorities have taken measures to make it impossible for the Baha'is to earn a living.
With both jobs and business licenses being denied to Baha'is, government jobs, including not only the civil services but also in such fields as education and law, have been denied to Baha'is since the years immediately following the revolution, and Muslims often are pressured to fire Baha'is from their employment in the private sector.
Religious studies teachers are known to insult and ridicule Baha'i beliefs. Young Baha'is continue to be denied access to public and private colleges and universities in Iran.
Dr. Ahmad Shahid released his report expressing concern over continuing human rights violation in Iran, including the persecution of Baha'is.
We appeal to you as some of the most senior figures in your government systems to ask your government to urge Iran's leadership and its government to honor its commitment to the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights and the International Covenant on Economic, Social and cultural rights, both of which Iran itself has formally ratified and is therefore bound to by international law. Iran has to respect the right of all its citizens and desist from persecuting any of them solely on the grounds of their religious beliefs. Thank you.
Dr. Jagdish Gandhi introduced the chief guest and shed some light on the content of education for 21st century that aims to integrate law and justice in the educational curriculum to unite the world.
If we want to bring about peace on earth, let us go to the classroom. Nelson Mandela says, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. If you want to change the world, the only way is to change the school and change the teachers and go to the school to bring about a change. Paulo Freire says, education changes the people and people change the world. If you want the world to be changed, change the people, and that means education can change the people. To go to the schools, go to the schools, go to the schools.
Excerpts from the speech of the chief guest, Mr. Brajesh Pathak.
श्री जगदीश गांधी जी ने शिक्षा के क्षेत्र के साथ साथ सामाजिक क्षेत्र में जो सराहनीय कार्य किए हैं वो अद्वितीय हैं। चाहे चिकित्सा के क्षेत्र में हो, चाहे स्वच्छता मिशन को आगे बढ़ाने का कार्य हो, या पूरी दुनिया के पैमाने पर शांति को कायम करने के लिए उनके द्वारा किए जा रहे प्रयासों की मैं उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार की तरफ से हृदय से सराहना करता हूं और सीएमएस परिवार को इस बात का भरोसा दिलाता हूं कि मैं व्यक्तिगत रूप से भी और सरकार की तरफ से भी सीएमएस परिवार के साथ हमेशा खड़ा हूं। जब कभी कोई आवश्यकता होगी, मैं तन मन धन से समर्पित होकर इस भाव से कि कभी भी इस संघर्ष में वो कमजोर न पड़े, मैं दुगनी ताकत के साथ उनके साथ रहूंगा। उनके द्वारा किए जा रहे अंतर्राष्ट्रीय प्रयासों की बदौलत भारत की छवि एक ऐसे राष्ट्र के रूप में उभर रही है जिसका मानना है कि दुनिया में आतंकवाद समाप्त हो, दुनिया में व्यवस्था परिवर्तन की लड़ाई हो, सभी बच्चे स्वस्थ हों, सबको बराबरी की शिक्षा का हक मिले, सबके बीच में जो ऊंचाई नीचाई का व्यवस्था है उसको समाप्त किया जा सके। हमारे ढेर सारे राष्ट्र अभी ऐसे हैं जिनके यहाँ शिक्षा व्यवस्था, स्वास्थ्य और अन्य मूलभूत समस्याओं का अभाव है। उसके लिए भी श्री जगदीश गांधी जी लगातार प्रयास रहते हैं। इसके लिए मैं हृदय से इन्हें पुनः आभार प्रकट करता हूं, धन्यवाद देता हूं और इस कार्यक्रम के सफल आयोजन की उन्हें शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। और पुनः आए हुए अपने लखनऊ में सभी जो विभिन्न देशों से पधारे हमारे प्रतिनिधिगण हैं, उनका लखनऊ में हृदय से स्वागत करता हूं, अभिनंदन करता हूं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
He said that because of these efforts of City Montessori School, the image of India as a country, as a nation that works for unity, that works for peace, is being enhanced. And he again very warmly welcomed all the eminent guests that have come from all over the world here.
What do we mean by Jai Jagat is? Jai means victory, Jagat means world, victory to the world. We children and their families and the whole city of Lucknow has been practicing this wonderful greeting. We don't say good morning or good evening, we say Jai Jagat.
Mrs. Roli Tripathi, principal of CMS Jopling Road campus, compared the session with great aplomb. The session was addressed by Honorable Mr. Justice Menkerios Beraki, Chief Justice of Eritrea.
Mr. Chairperson, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I would finally like to urge you, dear participants, to continue and increase your efforts for causes of the rights of the children in a manner commensurate with the magnitude of the problem.
Honorable Ms. Justice Yonette Cummings, Acting Chancellor, Judiciary of Guyana.
Children can only realize their full potential if they are nurtured and taken care of and given a right to education and made to live in a clean, safe environment and in a world in which there is peace.
Honorable Ms. Justice Yonette Cummings, Acting Chancellor, Judiciary of Guyana.
如战争、贫穷、移民问题、
环境变迁。
Friends, the bell ringing ceremony.
World peace.
We seek a better world, and the progressive change we seek are to be found in the classrooms of the world.
Please ring the bell 3 times. Congratulations, you are now the 331st bell ringer in the world. Dr. Hong will now be presenting you the Certificate of Honor to congratulate you for being the 331st bell ringer in the world. Ring the bell. Congratulations, you are now the 332nd bell ringer in the world. Dr. Hong will now be presenting you the Certificate of Honor to congratulate you for being the 332nd bell ringer in the world.
I wish a world full of peace, love, and justice. Thank you very much.
Please ring the bell 3 times. Congratulations, you are now the 333rd bell ringer in the world. Dr. Hong will now be presenting you the Certificate of Honor to congratulate you for being the 333rd bell ringer in the world. Congratulations. The dove, a messenger of peace, spreads its wing and fly up from the sky, bound. The ceremony is completed. Thank you for your participation. Let us speak kind words and do good deeds to create a world of peace and together.
शिक्षात्मक सांस्कृतिक कार्यक्रम एवं चिंतन हेतु विश्व एकता सत्संग में आप सभी सपरिवार सादर आमंत्रित हैं।